Hey there, everybody. Today we are in Dusseldorf and we're going to do a shop visit at Shikamuta, one of the city's coolest bike shops. Let's head inside. So we're here with our friend Conrad. How do you pronounce the name of the store? I want to make sure I didn't butcher it.
It is Shikamuta.
And what does that mean?
It means more or less like fancy cap.
That's so good. If you guys want a fancy cap, then definitely come over here and pick one up. What do you guys specialize in?
I would say we have 90% drop bar bikes,
Yeah.
and I think we have a big focus on accessories. So
Yeah.
we have clothing, we have helmets, pedals, a big selection of bar tape, like plenty of stuff, and I think a lot of unusual brands,
Cool.
not the mainstream stuff. You're starting with a cap selection, Shikamuta socks produced by Defeat, by the way, super high quality.
I've noticed that you guys have a lot of Ritcheys here. How'd that come to be?
Yes, we have a strong partnership with Ritchey since many years, and Tom was also a visitor in our shop
Cool.
a few years ago, and we did a ride with him. Yeah, we have a good connection to the European branch of Ritchey and source their stuff directly from them. And we do a lot of individual builds. It's, I think, our strongest brand looking at the components, at the stems, handlebars, and such. But we also sell a lot of frames and builds.
So is Ritchey fairly known in the European market, or?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
I think especially components-wise, but also the frames and bikes have, I think, have a rejuvenation. No, that's the wrong vocabulary. But they've, I think, they're coming stronger again since a few years, and especially the Outback has made an impact. We are very happy that Tom agreed to add fender mounts. On the first editions there weren't any, and I think it was, we made the joke that it's due to the good weather in California that Tom refused to have them on the frames. Yeah, but generally, we love the ride quality, and there's some secret sauce to the frames.
What are these?
This is bikepacking equipment. They are tents, sleeping bags. Yeah, bar tape selection. One of our strongest brands is Physique. And our new partner is Cyclovation from Taiwan with really some crazy colors and fades, different grip qualities. Maybe we're entering the clothing. We have a Brother frame up here, another brand that we do steel frames with. They have all-road and gravel. We can swing here.
Yeah.
We've got some remainders from Swerve.
Oh, cool.
Quite sad to hear that they're not going to continue.
Right.
It was a cycling jeans that we really loved and have been selling since we opened.
Yeah.
Our main brands are Curated and Rafa. We've also been doing pedalets since years, and our new partner is Albion Cycling from the UK.
Oh, okay.
They're rather new, also on the market since a few years, and they concentrate on long-distance racing, special items, and are ready to pack everything on your body. And another brand that we really love, and it was also a partner on the fair, was Iris from the Netherlands. Oh, okay. She does only a women's line. Very colorful and also very lovely. Yeah, Café du Cycliste is a brand from Nice. Very, very bold and a colorful design. Yeah. Very high quality. We love them a lot and have been cooperating since years. And we are, I think, one of the very few stores that carry them in Germany.
Yeah, I love their patterns. They're fashion forward.
Absolutely, yeah, very much. And there are different cuts. They have some race cuts and some more leisurely cut stuff.
What are the shoes to the top left?
I think it's a Vittoria and maybe also a Demarchi. Those are toe clip pedals.
Oh, okay.
So for retro rides.
Gotcha. So it looks like it's got a crepe sole.
Yes, and they are handmade in Italy, really high quality. Yeah.
Oh.
A reminder to where we came from. Shikamuta was founded by a group of friends who organized rides on classic race bikes together.
Oh, okay.
We did that for several years, and out of that came the idea to do something maybe like a clubhouse, and then a store evolved out of that. Yeah.
When did the store open?
We opened 2014.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So we're now in our 11th year. This is our changing box, hand built by ourselves. I think that's maybe something we can also stress a little bit, especially my business partners, Kirsten and Carsten, did a lot of the design interior. We are not taking in any stuff from the big brands, slat wall, all our own presentation.
So this looks like small accessories and
Yeah.
stuff.
We have saddlebags, pedals, saddles, mini tools, pumps. This is furniture from an how do you say from an old pharmacy,
Oh, okay.
which we came by accident or by lucky accident.
Yeah. What was this? What was it in the building before?
Printing company.
Okay.
But that was really longer time ago, and then it was a little bit like studios, also artist studios.
Yeah.
And then an investor came in, and we were part of that.
Yeah. I see you've got the Silka chain waxing system. How popular is chain waxing here?
It's becoming more and more popular, and we also have a few strong ambassadors in our team who are waxing. And my race bike is going to be changed to wax now. I was a little bit reluctant about it. Our own Shikamuta saddlebag.
Yeah, so who makes these?
It is Antonia Berndt with her partner. She's also making some special high-vis vests. That should be somewhere here. And we talked to her. She took our design and made her own version of it. Yeah. Maybe we can have a walk in the workshop.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah, let's go to the workshop.
Let's see, maybe make a check first if we are still in the chaos of the cycling world. This is Jan, this is Leon. Jan is our chief mechanic. Leon is also a long time. He used to be a customer from the beginning in the old Shikamuta place and has now become a mechanic here. A Shimano sign, which I bought from a fishing shop.
Oh, nice.
Vice versa, Campagnolo flag.
Yeah.
And we have, at the moment, I think mainly bikes from the trade show, show bikes, and a few customer bikes, and a few bikes waiting to be repaired or built up in the back.
Yeah. Tell me about this one. So you guys do a collaboration with Barco?
Yes, with Barco, yeah.
Okay.
We did a few custom frames with them, and then we made a collaboration, a small series of all-road frames with two different designs. One is the white one, and I think the raw finish should be here somewhere too. But it has, instead of a paint job, it has been chemically treated to prevent rust. And actually, the surface is different on every frame that's pulled out of the chemicals. I think more and more promoting their own name in the past years. But there used to be a company that has been working for the big names, producing in the background without having their name on the frames for many years. I think it's third or fourth generation now.
So this is our first time in Dusseldorf. What's the cycling scene like here?
It has really grown in the past years. I think in the meantime there are a few clubs, club runs, really big road bike scene, and also gravel is being ridden a lot. It's quite astonishing that on the small hilly roads, which we used to ride on like 12, 15 years ago, where there was hardly anybody, if you ride now on a nice weather day, you're greeting all the time.
How accessible is gravel riding from the city? Do you have to go a ways to get out, or is it fairly close?
I think we are quite lucky. I would say it takes 15 minutes and then you're out of the city.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if you know your paths, yes. We are not doing regular group rides on gravel because it's really a very high populated area, and if we would be doing like 20 to 30 people in a group, you really terrorize everybody who is going out with their dogs or horse riding or just going for a hike. So we do regular road rides on the small farm roads, and from time to time a gravel ride, but not like a weekly thing, because I think people would start to really hate us.
What was the shop like during COVID?
Yeah, we have a rather special view on the COVID. We moved shop spaces, and we moved to this place, and it was still a complete construction site. We moved here and we found out that it was not even allowed to start a business here because some final authority checks had not been made, and so we had to really improvise for a longer time. And then we also had like a water damage here and had to completely rebuild the shop that was ready. In the phase where there was a lockdown, and but bike shops were considered as essential, and so we were allowed to sell stuff, and people were just grabbing everything they could get, and we had the stuff, but we were working on like a 20-30 square meter place, and we're carrying the goods from here 150 meters over there, and it was really...
You had to improvise.
We had to improvise a lot, and it was really stressful. Yeah.
How has it been post-COVID? Are the people that bought bikes still riding bikes? Has the overall
I think a high percentage is still buying bikes, but some people just are selling their stuff again and not touching it anymore. But plenty of the people that bought bikes from us are still coming in, buying gear. Yeah. And people who started on a gravel bike and are intensifying the sport are maybe coming in for road bikes and so on. So I'm quite happy about it.
What's the future for the shop?
Well, we did open a second shop down the road, and I think we need to fill that with more life. We are already doing plenty of events. There's always space for more. We might divide our team in a way that we can handle the different things better. We are already involved also in big events like Rund die Kö, which is biggest traditional race in Dusseldorf, and that has been part of the team has been taking care of that in the past years. So yeah, there's already plenty of stuff going on.
You guys are busy.
We are very busy. I'm not so sure about real expansion plans. Talking about more shops or something like that, difficult to just replicate. Right. And we believe also in the customer relationship and not just making the same design and opening in the next place. Yeah.
Right. So it's definitely like a cool looking and feels like a very unique space. Thanks again, Conrad, for the tour. And if you guys find yourself in Dusseldorf and need to buy a fancy cycling cap, then definitely come to
Shikamuta.
Shikamuta.
And they're more than welcome to buy more than a cap.
And you can buy more than a cap even. If you guys like this video, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, keep the supple side down.